was honestly the worst 6 months of my entire life. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. It's been 3 weeks since I posted. I'm a crappy YouTuber, but we're here now. Today's video is going to be the 3 major lessons that the year of 2020 has taught me. The year of 2020 was an interesting one. And I say 2020 was an interesting year because that was the year when all the bad outweighed all the good. It was like this: bad, good. When I say it like that, I mean because once COVID started, 2020, a lot of people had lost their jobs, a lot of people lost loved ones, whether that's friends, family, significant others. Everybody was struggling mentally, physically, financially. Like, it was just all bad once COVID started. Don't get me wrong, within my own life, there was some good that came out of 2020. This was actually one of the biggest accomplishments of 2020. Once COVID happened, eventually everything was taken away from us. We couldn't go outside, only for essential things. We basically, whoever was the class of 2020 like I was, we got our graduations taken away from us. But on the brighter side, I was still able to finish college, and I actually did graduate from Hunter with my bachelor's, even though I was literally sitting right there. I still did it. I still graduated. And I still got my degree. My whole entire family was supposed to be at my graduation. It was just a huge plan of mine. We were gonna go out to eat, but instead everybody was on Zoom, sitting on their couches. And to be honest, that was the safest thing we had to do. And I still graduated. The last good thing that from my experience that came out of 2020 was I got my driver's license. Let me be completely honest with you. I went to take my road test twice. I had failed it the first time, overthought everything, and I made myself fail because I was so nervous the day of the test. Got over it, rescheduled my road test, and then passed it the second time. Now let's get to chatting about the real reason why you're here, talking about the lessons that 2020 has taught me. So, the first lesson was health is very important. Before COVID even began, I always knew that your health was important. To take your vitamins, eat healthy, drink water, eat in moderation, all that stuff. But now that we're going through a crisis with COVID, it just makes me say, I want to take care of myself. I want to go 100 times harder. I want to continue to stay healthy because COVID is no joke. And I have family members that are high risk for COVID. So that's another reason why I want to protect myself at all causes. So that's the first lesson that 2020 has taught me. And along with that, the health is very important for COVID. This is like a little sub lesson. Masks are very important. They're not a political symbol. It's a respect thing. If you love your family, if you love your friends, if you love yourself, wear the damn mask. The second lesson kind of has to do with COVID in a way, but the actual lesson is that family time is very important. When COVID first started, I didn't leave my house for 6 months. I didn't see my family face to face in 6 months. I only remembered what they looked like through a phone. It was honestly the worst 6 months of my entire life. I spiraled down a dark hole mentally, and it was just really hard to get out of. And then some people are gonna call me selfish for saying this, but one day I was like, you know what? F this. I'm tired of staying home. I've been staying home for 6 months. And then after 6 months, I was like, you know what? I wanna go see my family. So that's when I was like, oh my God, I think I'm being selfish or this or that. And I'm like to myself, Robin, you've done everything you can to stay safe. So I got a COVID test, went to go see them. And honestly, it was the best time of my life because I haven't seen them for so long. Do you blame me though? Honestly, do you think that was selfish of me? That after staying home for 6 months straight, I said, you know what, I want to go see my family. The last lesson that 2020 taught me was to find happiness in the simple yet small things. Now, due to COVID and the lockdowns, wherever you are in the world, whether you're here in the United States, Dominican Republic, China, Canada, Europe, somewhere, everybody was on a lockdown. We had to get extra creative to do things at home. The little things and simple things that I found very enjoyable now that I was stuck at home for 6 months. Well, there's one important thing. Two. Well, the first thing I did was I got myself into journaling. Honestly, that was the biggest turnaround throughout this whole pandemic for myself. Like I said before, when we were stuck in the 6 months lockdown, at the beginning, I spiraled down a black mental hole, and journaling really brought me back to the light. Journaling is a very good thing. If you journal, let me know in the comments below, and where do you get your journals from? Because the one I had, I'm gonna insert a picture right here if I have it, and if not, then I'll just link it down below. And I had this one. The other little thing that I found happiness within is having a balcony. And I know that sounds kind of silly, but it's true. You know, if we were stuck in the house, we couldn't go outside. Then I realized, holy shit, I have a balcony I can use. And during maybe from June to like September, all I did was sit outside. Every single day for 5 minutes straight. Either I sat in the sun for a little bit, I even worked out on my balcony, I've done yoga on my balcony when it was warmer, and it was the most amazing thing. But I definitely found happiness within journaling and having a balcony, as funny as that sounds. Again, let me know in the comments below what kind of little / simple things made you happy during 2020. That's it. That was today's video. I honestly wanted to keep it short only because we're in 2021 already. Everybody has gotten over this whole what lessons 2020 has taught me, and I'm very late to the game. Now that we're in 2021, I want to wish you all a very late Happy New Year's. See you guys in my next video. Bye, friends.